Hey guys, it's Alexis and
Lilian
here.
Today we have our Tinder advice video for you. Because as some of you might know, we met on Tinder. We didn't really do it the right way because we only met up a year after matching, but so we can tell you how to Tinder properly. So to say,
How to Tinder properly.
the do's and don'ts of Tinder.
So, from the photos you choose to what you should put in your bio.
Some advice on opening lines, because we all know how those can be tricky, and just generally how to start a conversation with someone you matched with. And then going into
Dates.
the most important part, how to get that date and how to turn it into something good.
Yeah, different date ideas.
Let's do it.
Hop into it.
So first of all, you obviously want to start up by setting up your profile and choosing your pictures. You should pick at least 3 photos,
Don't do one because that's boring.
and then people are going to be like, is this the only good photo that you have?
Yeah.
So at least 3 photos. I think smiling photos are always going to get a better response.
Yep. And the number one thing is don't do, at least your first photo, a group photo.
Yeah, that's
Because
just
then
confusing.
it's just a guessing game. Oh, I hope it's the cute one, and then it's not the
And
cute
then
one.
it's
and you're
not, and you're like, whatever.
like, it's never the cute one.
It's nice to have photos that show something about yourself, like an interest or a hobby. Like, for example,
Drumming.
I play the drums, so I had photos of me drumming. It's also a good conversation starter. Alexis, what did you have?
I had a picture of me taking a photo on a building.
Okay.
That shows that I'm fun.
For girls, it's scientifically proven if you have red in your photos and if you tilt your face a little bit, it makes you seem more attractive, apparently.
Really? So I should put my nails and my face tilted.
Yeah, you actually, exactly that is what you did in your photo. Remember you? And you had something red. You were wearing a red shirt. That's how you got me.
It was orange. It was
Okay,
orange.
well, it looked red in the
Orange.
photo.
Wear orange. Maybe a little bit of cleavage.
Yes. Oh yeah, big thing. Please, no fish pictures. Do not put yourself with a dead fish. It's not attractive. It's
What if they like fishing?
Alexis, you don't know because you didn't have guys on your Tinder. It's actually ridiculous. So don't do it.
Oh god. Now I just want to look.
Now let's go on to the bio. A good thing to have is
Maybe just like a cute emoji.
or, because what I noticed I was missing out on by not having a bio, what can people start talking to you about? Because if you put something about yourself or even just a joke or something, they can go off of that. You put something into your bio like your hobbies, what you like to do, what you do for a living, something that you're passionate about, or even just a little joke, it gives people something to ask you about, to start a conversation about, and just to get to know more about you right away.
Like
Yeah.
make yourself like unique. Like you are a unique person. So if you like to collect stamps, just like say it.
Yeah, so much for bios. If you don't want to have a bio, that's totally fine too.
Yeah,
We didn't. We were just lazy because I was like, this is too complicated. So many options. All right, opening lines. Oh, I hated those. So you match with someone. Do you wait for them to say something? Do you say something? I would say just say something.
Yeah.
What
Don't
do you
wait for
say?
them to say something. Just like who cares? Just say something.
Yeah.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? They liked you, you liked them, you guys matched, you're clearly both interested.
Don't just write hello or hey, because I know a lot of times I would be like, what do you do with this? Like the best thing would probably to maybe put something cute in there, like a little compliment or a comment, so that you know that they don't just send this to anyone, but they actually paid attention to your profile. And then an open-ended question. Just something to keep the conversation going.
Yeah, even if it's just like, what are you up to? Answer, like, truthfully. Don't be like, oh, I just came back from a jog, or something like that. It's just like, okay. If you're, like, sitting, like, watching Titanic and, like, eating junk food, tell them that's what you're doing.
I am on the toilet as we speak.
Taking a big one right now. How about you?
The way it went with Alexis and I was, she messaged me just like, hello, wonderful. And I was like, oh, this girl's cute. Then I just asked her something like, yeah, how's your day going? Or what are you doing? Or just how are you? Pretty like standard, boring things to start with. But what she did, which is really good.
Don't do what Lilian did. It's pretty much the... No pressure. If you don't want to talk to them, just ghost them.
Yeah. Ooh, ghosting.
Uh-oh.
So yes, question, put something interesting on there, something that can build up a conversation. Something funny is always a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
A nice, unique compliment, and something, well, unique compliment.
Don't-
Something that shows that you paid attention to their profile is always nice.
Yes, and I was gonna say, like, keep the compliments a little more, like...
PG.
Yeah, like, don't be like, oh, you're so sexy. It's like, whoa,
Yeah.
like, easy, okay. Like, oh, like, I always got, like, I really like your hair. Next one.
So you matched with someone, you start talking to them, the conversation's there. How do you get that date? How do you actually meet up with this person? Because
Yeah,
that's
'cause-
what Tinder's for, right?
Yeah, and, like, whoever's on Tinder, we all know that we have multiple matches that we've talked or we just stopped talking and, like, nothing happened.
The big thing is, don't wait. Just ask them out. When you meet up with someone, usually within the first 3 seconds, you can tell whether you're attracted to them or not. Then the conversation is obviously going to show if you really like this person, how you get along. You're not going to find out if you like them until you actually meet up with them. So I would say keep it short, the whole messaging thing.
And another thing is, because if you're messaging a lot back and forth via texting, or like on Tinder, I guess that's still texting, then you're going to ask all these questions, and then once you meet up, you're going to have barely any questions because you're going to know all the answers.
Yeah, it's also been proven that the longer you talk to someone, the lower the chances you're actually going to meet up with them. The next point, we're just going to give you some date ideas, what you could do.
What's some good date ideas? Before, anytime I ever go on a date, I always like have things ready to say. I'm always like, okay, ask them like what their hobbies are.
What their goal in life
What
is.
their goal in life is.
Is that what you were thinking with me?
No, I just started talking to you.
Oh, I guess I wasn't special enough to have some questions prepared.
But I'm saying like a sit down,
I
like
see.
when things
Yeah,
could get
I know.
awkward
I
or
know,
something.
definitely.
You know?
Also, what I think is a really good idea. First of all, don't do dinners or anything like that for the first date. I find it's a lot of pressure. It takes a long time to eat. Lunch or brunch is a little bit easier, but what's ideal if you want to go for like to get a coffee or get a juice or whatever and then go for a walk afterwards. You can keep it as long as you want. Yeah, then you can hang out at the park later and then you can have sex later.
Sex in the park.
One more pointer for the end. This is a special one.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Is don't overthink things. Don't think about all those shitty dating rules that people might tell you or that you have internalized by now. What I really liked about Alexis when we started talking and after meeting up was that she was just so careless. She would just message me.
Woo!
No, but she would just like message me whatever so often. She would like text me like 5 times in a row and then like correct a mistake that she did half an hour later after I didn't respond. Nothing like, oh, don't double text, don't triple text, wait until you respond, don't seem too desperate, don't come on too strong, let them chase you. Don't do any of that bullshit. If you like someone, just talk to them, just message them, just be yourself. And if they don't like it or if they think you come on too strong, then like, fuck them.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need that.
No, there's plenty of fish in the sea. I don't know. I just find it so crazy that once you get back onto your phone, things are different.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Not with you.
No, I'm just like,
But a
blah,
lot of
blah,
times
blah,
people...
blah.
I know. That's what's so nice about you and so refreshing.
I would say don't take it too seriously. It's an app. If people like you, then they like you. it is nice that in today's world we can just swipe to the right and find people that we like. But I think still look at it as like the classic way of meeting people, as like going on dates. This is just an easier way to find people.
Exactly. Tinder is pretty much a way to connect you with people that otherwise you might have never met. These are just our 2 cents.
Mm-hmm. To each their own, once again.
Exactly.
So yeah, have fun, be yourself, and go on some hot dates.
If you like this video, subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe, like, comment, do all that great stuff because we love you.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna go have some fun of our own now, and we'll see you at the next one.
Tschüss.